Welcome back to the Flow Friday Sports Show on Flow FM, your colour of country life. Taking a look now at the Great Flinders Netball Association with Alex Stratford, who is on the line with me. How are you, Alex?
Good, thank you. How are you going?
Going well, thank you. It was obviously a big weekend for you and for your netball club and your association last weekend. Great Flinders and Tumby Bay specifically hosting the Pedlar Cup. How did it all go?
Yeah, it was a brilliant day in the end. We managed to dodge most of the rain, couple of sun showers, but very good, very proud of our under-15 Division 1 and Division 2 sides of Great Flinders. We unfortunately went down in the grand final against Port Lincoln to lose the Pedlar Shield, but come home with the Pedlar Cup in Division 1 with our Great Flinders girls taking that home. So, yeah, very proud of everyone for the day, and I slept very well on Saturday night. I was very puffed.
I bet it must have been a very big day, probably more exhausting than running out a game of A-grade netball, but you'll be back into the swing of things tomorrow, running out a game of A-grade netball. Tumby Bay travelling to Lock, and this should be a cracking game. Tumby obviously looking to stay undefeated, but Lock sitting in fourth. They're only actually one win behind Tumby with a game in hand, so this is going to be a really good game.
Yeah, it definitely will be. Tumby have their full side back after a couple of weeks without Ilka Stone, but Lock have Kiara Williams and Chrissy Zirk out. They managed to obviously have those ring-ins of Laura Zirk. She is back for a couple of games. We're not sure how long, and Lisa Burrows, who has come back and slotted in very nicely for Lock. Lisa will match up with Summer Cave. They always have a good tussle. They're both very tall and have been playing against each other for the last couple of years in A-grade netball. So, yeah, it'll be interesting one to watch. Good match-up there. Whitney Wright down the other end, she'll have a good match-up against maybe Stacey Curtis or Ilka Stone if she comes straight back into the game. Down the mid-court, another good one will be Natasha Stacey for Lock and Ellie Grant for Tumby. Both of those girls are super speedy all the way up and down the court. But, yeah, Lock will still be on very much of a high after taking down Elliston the week before our Pedlar Cup. I think they'd be pretty keen to see what they can do against Tumby. So I'm personally hoping for just easy weather conditions and not too windy or rainy up at Lock.
Fair enough. Well, it will be a fantastic game. Lock have a golden opportunity to move themselves up the ladder a little bit, but you and your Tumby Bay teammates haven't lost to anyone yet this season, so we'll see if Lock can be the first, and we're calling that one the match of the round, I reckon. A couple of other good matches on, though. Elliston Districts hosting Air United at Poochera, and Elliston Districts as well, a win they need to have to stay in touch and move up into the top two if they can.
Yeah, Elliston will come out firing, I think. Air United have a couple of big days. There's a wedding for the locals at Ungara, so I think they're going to be a bit puffed coming into Saturday, especially travelling all the way up to Poochera. What they can do with who they've got, it will be interesting, I think. Good matchups include the young one of Malia Velasco for United and experienced Nikki Schubert for Elliston. They're both very quick players, very agile, so interesting to hear about this matchup. And down the mid-court will be India Van Dorn, Charlie Manane or Lorena Heberman. They will be a very good one-on-one with their speed, drive and feeding into their goalies. It'll be very much a mid-quarters game, I think. I think the pressure of United and Ellison's defences, the ball might go back and forth a little bit. And speaking of United's defence, Tammy Lucina, she is going to have another good tussle with either Courtney Hull or Emmy O'Brien possibly in the goals there. And just a standout player for United this year has been Melinda Baldessero. She's almost played every position on the court, so I can't wait to see where she goes on Saturday to fill the gap for United.
All right, that's going to be a very good game. Last game of the round is as well. It's United Yalana hosting the Ramblers. And United Yalana, they hadn't won a game all year until the last round, which was a fortnight ago. But they actually get a chance here to potentially jump the Ramblers and move up to fifth on the ladder if they can win this one.
Yeah, so far Yalana will be going in with their full side. So hopefully we don't jinx them in saying that. But they played absolutely brilliantly together the week before Pedlar Cup, and absolute credit to them to come away with their first win of the season. hoping that the conditions are a bit more polite to them. Unfortunately, 2 weeks ago now, it was horrible and windy and a little bit wet or cloudy. So if the wind or conditions improve, then I think they'll be rather unstoppable now that they've got that win under their belt. Possible matchups include Cassie Maxfield for Yolanda on Kira Simmons for Ramblers. That'll be a good one with Cassie under the ring trying to get those goals in. Rebecca Novikov, she could be possibly on Michaela Richardson, but this could go either end. She played goalkeeper against E United previously, but she is a very good shooter also, and Michaela Richardson's exactly the same. She could almost swing both ends. Yolanda will have the home court advantage, so if they're coming out firing, I think they'll be very hard to slow down against Ramblers.
All right, 3 very good games on the cards for tomorrow in the Great Flinders Netball Association. Good luck to everyone involved. Good luck to you as well, Alex. Hope you have a great game tomorrow and enjoy your weekend. We'll chat to you next Friday.
Thank you very much.